Well, welcome to Day 5 DIY. Ed's still here.
Day 5.
You didn't stay home with the air conditioning.
I'm not supposed to be here. I'm supposed to be
you're not.
Nice, cool.
But you're working on your 32.5 window, so you're gonna have that one back this week on Friday.
Yeah. Well, I might bring it back over the weekend, but it'll
Okay,
be
well,
done
that's
on
fine.
Friday. It'll be done on Friday.
This one don't count, although you're still DIY. Well, here's that piece we were talking about. Ed likes to do it a little different. Oh no, you did you did an angle, so I bought an angle.
Yes. Any solid straight piece is what we're looking for. I'll use the U channel or this or a piece of flat stock.
And that works. So we're putting the visor and the dash in this one. I told you I would show you how we're doing that. So we got Brian doing that. We're cleaning up gaps here. We're looking pretty good there. This is looking pretty good. You're mixing up your, you got to cut a little slot here. I think we got one razor blade between all the plates. It's in the cabinet over there. I've been pretty cautious about not losing that. I'll get a box of them. So we're going to mix up the putty.
Yeah, we're going to mix up some bonding material over here, put it in the bag, we'll go over there, we'll
put the
get that
dash in.
put on, and we'll get the dash installed.
Well, there we go. So we got the day started, and so we moved this one up. This is Jeff's car. It's an A-Rod. So it's an A-Rod sedan. We're gonna start working on putting the doors on this one. It sits on a 27 chassis, and you can see its channel there. We're gonna have to clean up underneath there a little bit so that it sits down on the chassis. It's just a little tight, and if we don't clean it up, if we wedge it on there, it's gonna crack that, and we don't want to do that. So step one is getting this fitting on the jig, and if you've got one at home that you're doing, you can just set it on your 27 chassis. And what we do like to do is bolt them down before we put the doors on. That way you got a solid body, rigid body, and it's not going to flex after you build the doors and then bolt it down afterwards. So since we're working on sedans, this is the big green machine here. So Alan is, this is going to be a turnkey. We mocked it up. We got some to go. What I need to do is I need to move this body forward. It's back a little bit too far. So the way this is, with the Ford motor and with the channel or the recessed firewall, it's just not enough. So what I'm going to do today, I'm going to cut this firewall. You can see how tight it is there. And I'm going to recess just the bottom section of this firewall a little bit more so that we can move the whole body forward. I'm going to get the whole body forward, and then we're going to start putting the steering column and all that into this one. And we got the big green machine going to be worked on. I'm going to do something on it today, so it'll be part of DIY Day 5. So you can see here's the back doors on the sedan delivery. So this is what we're going to do on that one that's in there. Yeah, these guys are fighting. Careful.
You can pull it.
Careful, this could be dangerous. So let's go outside with this one.
Yeah.
I don't want blood on the floor. Okay, a little dab here. When you hurry up, turn them fans back on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just got fast without a fan.
Uh-oh, Don's making noise over there. Quiet on the set.
He's on peace order, gang.
He's on peace. Okay, so you're gonna have to listen to everybody. Y'all are gonna have to listen to Don make noise because he ain't making money if he ain't making noise.
Right.
So, and we're all sweating extra just because I don't have the fans on. I can make a fan noise while we wait on this. Okay, there's a big gob on there. So we get that on, kind of smear it around. Now you don't want too much coming out underneath, but I'm going to help Brian go ahead and put this on, and then once we get that on, I will continue my videoing. All right, I just slow Brian down. He was going to take all that off. So you can kind of see it oozes out the top a little bit. It's going to be close to where it goes. This may need to go up a little bit, and what we can do is we can pull that up the tape. Underneath here, what we're going to do is we're going to wipe that with our finger so there's a real clean seam underneath that. And you can see if I wipe it with my finger, I don't have enough in there, but we're going to add some. But I'll wipe it all along here so we got a clean seam, and we'll take some acetone and wipe it off here and here. It's a real pain to sand that in there, so if you leave big gobs, you just added 3 or 4, well, maybe not that long, but you about added a half hour to the job. So there we go. We made enough polybond to do not just the top, but also the dash. So we're going to fill the top area right here, put some in here and here, put some on the bottom rail so it'll stick there, and then we'll put it up. Okay, so we got our goop in here, a little frosting around the top, got it around the bottom. This has all been sanded. Just checking on you. It's all been sanded. Now just kind of fit it in there, bring it about even, and after we get it in, then we'll worry about dealing with the back side of this and getting the bond there. But that's about it. Clean the top of that off after it's in, and a little body work, and there you go. There he is, working hard.
I don't know about working hard.
We're doing a DIY series. This is day 5 of a DIY.
Okay.
Yeah, we're actually going to get about 3 cars done this week.
Awesome.
I know we haven't done that for like maybe 20 years.
Gotten 3 cars done?
In a week?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So I am now the working foreman. I was thinking about it this morning. I'm not the production manager. I told Josh, you just give me work orders. You put them in order. Tell me what I need to do. I'll just get out here and work. So I'm a working foreman.
Right.
And we've been doing the DIY series. This is day 5 of DIY. So we're doing all these DIY.
Awesome.
And I'm sure, yeah, if I can sell them DIY. Right here.
Well, everybody wants to do their own.
Yeah, it's
I
fun.
mean,
It's
really,
fun. Don't get frustrated. Just one step at a time.
One step at a time.
And the body shop right now is our Achilles heel. We can't find good body men. So
They're hard to find.
They're hard to find. So we're training and we're getting it done. And it's got to be quality.
Mm-hmm.
And so with my DIY series, it's kind of been pretty straightforward and serious, and I needed some comedy relief. So you showed up, and I
Yeah,
figured,
you
there
got
we
me at the
go.
right time.
So what are you doing here?
I'm just trying to fill orders for you.
You're trying to sell me.
I'm trying to sell
So
you
you're trying
something.
to sell. He's selling stuff.
I'm selling stuff.
That's like
Whatever
makes
you
my-
need, I'm here to sell it.
And if we don't need it, then he'll sell it to
I'll
me
sell
too.
it to you
It doesn't
anyways.
matter. It
Just
doesn't matter.
stand around long enough, and you're going to get.
And I'll get something. So what do I need?
You need a lot of things.
Did we ever get the min-max thing going?
We are in that process. Yes.
I was watching an old video with Mitch.
Yes.
Probably a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
You guys all look younger. How long have you been with R&E? It's R&E Paint Supply.
I will be in, let's see, October. I will be there 29 years.
And you're in charge of the internet side of things still?
No, sir. No,
Oh, you've
sir.
moved on from that?
I'm just a sales guy now.
Oh, so you got that going.
Yep.
You were the guy to get that going,
I was instrumental, yes.
to say the least.
Yeah.
And you could say I was instrumental too.
Right?
I was in there kicking your butt going, what are you guys thinking? I'm probably not, I'm not lying.
Yeah.
Did you hear what I was saying, or did you actually make your own decision? Did Ron finally say, we need to do that?
Hey, that was all done corporate.
Oh, corporate. R&E, a great family business.
Right.
Michael's there now.
Yep.
Elaine's still there, right?
Elaine's kind of retired out. Yeah.
I see Ron delivers stuff once in a while.
He does occasionally when we need help. Hey, when you need help, you got to call the old guys.
Call
back
the old
in.
guys
That's
back.
right.
That's all
what
you
you
can
got to
do.
have.
So
Somebody dependable.
anyway, back to the old Mitch one. It was pretty good. I
Yeah.
mean, talking about feathering and doing all that stuff.
Sure.
So what do I need? This is DIY. I just sold somebody all this stuff.
Yeah, they're going to need. Well, assuming that the body work's done.
No body work done.
Nope, no body work's done. You're gonna need body work.
Here's what you're getting. You're getting something like this.
Yep.
Okay, polybond will come from us, or you can get it somewhere else.
Sure,
It's like a vet
absolutely.
panel adhesive, but
Yeah, you're gonna need sandpaper, lots of different sandpaper, different grits and that sort of thing. Typically,
like 40 grit, 80 grit.
right. If you're gonna need
120.
if you're gonna need body work done, you're gonna need 40, 80, 120, 220, 320.
Oh, you don't need. You can skip one of those two
Yeah,
in between.
somewhere in there.
And then depends how you want to finish.
Then you're gonna need primer.
Okay,
You're
primer.
gonna need quite a bit of primer. Then you're going to need.
And what kind of primer do we want?
I definitely would recommend a high build urethane.
Oh, we're not using lacquer primers no more.
Absolutely not.
Do you even sell that?
not. We do sell it.
Really?
but,
Okay. Well, they shouldn't.
Yeah,
They're
the
really.
guys that are using it, we try to steer them away
Okay.
from it, but
Okay,
hey,
so
they still
enough
buy it.
on that. High build urethane primer.
High build urethane, that's absolutely what you want.
Okay.
And there's a lot of different manufacturers, there's a lot of different companies that all make pretty good primers. The one
And
that's-
gel coat. The gel coat on here is like a polyester product.
Yep, that's polyester based.
And if you did a feather fill or what do you got to replace feather fill?
Well, we still sell a lot of feather fill. We sell, actually their newest, Fiberglass Evercoat's newest product out is their Super Build. It's still a polyester based product.
So that's a polyester based.
Yes.
It's like spray bondo.
Yep, absolutely.
I mean, so you can use that, but I would not finish with that.
No, you want to go back over it with urethane primer.
The
Urethane
urethane
primer is
primer.
going to be a lot easier to sand, a lot easier to finish out.
Okay, so we're not even going to go into the paint side of it.
Yeah.
And
Oh, that's a whole nother, probably a
bondo,
whole nother day.
You got different kinds of bondo.
Oh gosh, there's a lot of.
And then you like the bondo, you know, I know what bondo I like.
Yep.
It's like lightweight, sands easy, but
Right.
everybody's got their own opinion.
Yep, everybody's got their own
You
opinion,
know.
depending on what they're doing, you know.
It's either
There-
less filling or what's the other part of it? We don't even do bud no more. Isn't that the weird people?
Yeah, there's a lot of different fillers out there on the market for sure. A lot of brands, a lot of them are very similar, you know, they just
Okay.
vary.
So you got your choices. Some
Yep,
of them great taste.
absolutely.
You know, it gets a comfort smell for my kids. I come home and smell like bondo.
Smelling like
They're
bondo,
40.
that's right.
That's,
Yep,
so and then you got less filling
yep,
and more filling.
yep,
So we're good.
yep.
So
Yeah.
good. And you're gonna stock me up.
Gonna work on it, yep.
All right. So you're part of today's DIY. You know what I'm
Cool.
gonna do today?
What's that?
Eric called me last night. Eric, my fiberglass guy,
Yeah.
and our sales guy
Mhm.
is going to. You know what? You should feel left out on this one.
Oh,
You're not important, I guess.
probably not.
So, our sales guy from Comp One
Okay.
was going to come by today. Eric said, "Hey, why don't I just take you fishing?" Eric's the guide during the day.
Yeah, why didn't I get that call last night?
I know. And then he's like, he wants me to go. We'll meet us at Rim Shoals about 1:30. We'll go out for just a couple hours.
Hey, we've got a little bit of time to get there.
Oh no, what time is it? I forgot about
12:20.
that.
12:20.
Oh crud! I really don't
Yeah.
have time to go. Hey, what did you say? We go fishing?
Let's go fishing.
Seriously?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
Right.
Let me finish this up. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do my last DIY for the day. You get me lined out here. Guys, get back from lunch. Yeah, I'm gonna sneak out of here. I got
Absolutely.
you. All
Let's
right.
do it.
Very good. All right. I gotta go meet with a fiberglass guy, Eric, and a sales guy from Comp One. We need to discuss a pre-release issue. We've been having pre-release. Some of what we're fixing over here is pre-release, so we're gonna deal with that. So I'll be back later. So you're gonna get this skin on, last skin.
Yep, last skin of the store.
Work on this one. Get it. This is like pretty close to primer.
Pretty close.
Pretty close. And then get this one sitting down. And once we get it sitting down, we can kind of hang doors. Wait on the back door. I'll go over with you. That's a little bit different. That's external hinges. So I'll be back about 3:30. You're gonna be here till what, 5:30 today?
5:30, somewhere around there, yeah.
All right, so you're gonna solo.
I'll make it happen.
You're gonna make it happen.
Make it happen.
All right. So Brian's on the solo. Oh, cool. And this door looks pretty good. Deckwood looks pretty good. And we got a little finish up work.
Yeah, still a little finish on that side.
Yeah, let's get it to prime once. I don't want to just prime and then sand to find our problems. Let's get it to prime once. And then we'll get some primer on that guy and we're good to go. Okay, so we're having a discussion about pre-release.
Okay. Oh, yes.
And so you know why it's not just catch and release?
Yeah.
We had a pre-release discussion because who was an hour late?
The guy with the material issue.
So this is Jeremy from Comp One. This is backwards. You should be taking us places. No?
Yeah.
So are we gonna catch a big one? And we got Eric.
We got
So this is part of my
Eric's
DIY.
gonna catch a good one.
This is my DIY series. I've been doing 5 days in a row. I'm now the working foreman at
Ooh,
the
I
shop.
like this. Okay.
I'm not the production manager. Josh is like in charge of
Okay.
giving me work orders, telling me what order we need to do. I just in the shop getting it done.
Okay.
So the glass shop seems to be working pretty good. Eric's back.
Yep.
I don't know. Are you helping us out any?
Probably not.
Okay.
We'll try to fix a problem or two tonight.
All you're usually good for is free lunch, and now here we are taking you Can you fishing?
Hey, we gotta stop. We can stop by a Sonic on the way. I'll get you an ice cold iced tea.
What a guy.
Bless his heart.
I should be working right now.
Since at 3 o'clock.
And not posting. Yeah, I know. We got 15 minutes to fish now that you're so late. So anyway, we did make it to the river. So I'm going to put you on hold, and you better come up with a big fish before I do.
All right.
Because we can't have this video unless there's a fish in it. Eric, pressure's on you.
Yes, sir.
So you're a guide full-time and fiberglass guy part-time, or are you both full-time?
Full-time.
Full-time.
Yeah.
So I better put this off because I think I got a
a
bite anyway.
Like that.
Okay, so
Ridiculous.
Jeremy getting you some instruction here from the
Hey,
guide Eric.
You
You set the hook now. So we've been out here like quite a while. How long have we been out here?
I think 3 minutes.
3 minutes? No, it's more like 5 minutes. Come on. My expectations were higher. So we'll see what we get. Is this a brown?
Yes. About more than likely, yeah.
More than likely a brown. I thought we were catfishing the way we're doing this here. So this is a DIY fishing show. You know, I'm pretty competitive and I really like to catch the first fish.
Oh, I see him. There we go.
Oh, he sees him. Oh, we
Oh,
get
wait,
facial
that's a fish.
It's a fish.
It counts.
Okay.
That's a good looking fish.
That is a pretty good looking fish.
Do I need to take a picture for you and hold it for the video?
Why, you want to show off your fish? Okay, so the way you do that, hold your arms way out.
Yeah, make it look really big.
You're a little guy and that fish really looks big. Okay, so now are you solving our pre-release problems?
Yes.
Okay.
One problem at a time.
Let's pre-release this puppy right back in there. That ain't even big enough to keep, is it?
Oh, we don't keep them anyway.
Well, I know we don't keep him, but even if you wanted to.
No, he's not 24 inches.
Not even, it's gotta be 24 inches.
You know.
Okay, so we got our DIY part. We can go back to work now, right? All right, so we've been here like 10 minutes now. Jeremy's got two in it. That's even more, that ain't even big enough
Little guy.
we're reeling in.
He doesn't count.
All right, well, I'm fixing to put my pole in the water
See,
and we'll get something real.
tell me something smart.
Something smart? My phone's too hot. No, we probably can't even edit this in because this is Jeremy taking the pictures. We were talking about AI and conspiracy theories. Well, do the fish. Nobody cares about me. Okay, we're good. If I was baiting my own hook, I'd get smelly fish on my hook. Okay, so that's
Nope.
number 3. Yeah,
Sideways for you.
there you go. You didn't do sideways.
No.
Man, you don't do nothing right. You got all
What do you
messed up.
got, Bob?
Hey,
So, okay, now, let's
Go over
get
the top.
Double.
go down.
Let's get a double here. I'm taking my time. It's actually making great move. This is almost close to keep it size. Now then we're going to keep it, but
That's a little guy.
okay.
No.
Okay, so we got another one, but I'm not counting anymore. No, are you sure it's 4? I don't think so. Can't be right. Little one. Look at that little
Yeah,
one.
that's a little guy.
Yeah,
You
that
just
don't even
picked it all
count.
up.
That don't even count a half.
You can just go back in.
Okay, back in. See, it's so small gone. I'm back, and I caught him working. So, cool. I had to wait an hour for the guy we were talking about pre-release with, so my sales guy. So I'm an hour late, but we got it done. Our catch and release pre-release. So where are we at? What do we got going on?
I'm just cleaning up a lot of the bonding material on this one and getting it all lined out. Doors on there.
Doors on this one. Okay, deck was already fitting there, so we got to work on this one. This is
I did some body work over here on this one.
getting close.
Got that line looking better under there.
Cool. I'm gonna go work on I gotta go up to the glass shop and talk about some more pre-release. And then I'm gonna come work on the mean green machine. It's the one in there. So anyway, we're DIYing down to the details. Down to the details. So what do you think? This one will be ready for primer tomorrow?
Certainly hope so.
All right, so
That's, I'll do what I can, and then you're the one that sits there and has the final say. Hey, let's throw it in primer.
well, let's make this the priority for tomorrow, primer.
Okay.
then we can call one done. And at the same time, and as a DIY, it's all about not standing there and watching your Bondo dry.
How's this one look?
I'm liking it. I'm liking it. The better they fit, the easier it is. Yeah. So when the visor's on,
Visor's on, dash is in.
dash is in. Yeah, the better it fits, the easier it is. So there we go. Yeah, I think that's tomorrow's DIY. We're just gonna stick with the DIY format. No live at 11:05. We used to do a live at 11:05. I could just only do whatever was going on at 11:05. But now we can do this DIY. We're gonna get these done, and I'm gonna throw the mean green machine in that, and we'll see where we get to. Yeah, tomorrow. I think that's realistic. Primer tomorrow. This thing coming around the corner tomorrow, and getting some doors swinging on that thing, at least looking close to it. There we go. I'm up to the glass shop now. All right, the snapper. There he is. We got Renegade hiding out over here. What are you doing there, Snapper?
I'm putting mold release on this mold.
You ever done catch and release?
Catch and release.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Like,
It's kind of like pre-release,
uh-huh.
but it's not. We're having a pre-release issue.
Okay.
You know whose fault it is?
Oh, ours?
Huh?
Ours?
I don't know. Here's whose fault it is, right here. Okay, so what's
Owner.
the problem? Fix it. Come on over here. Listen up.
We don't know the problem yet.
Okay, we don't know the problem?
We're gonna figure it out.
Okay. No, not that one. We're using regular wax.
Oh, this one is?
Which one do we have just pre-released? So this one here is in the new system.
This is?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I told him we're gonna run it again tonight.
Need to wipe it down. It's kind of dirty already.
He's making faces.
Well, it's not that slick.
It's
It's
that
slick
open.
right here.
It's that open for a day.
Yeah, I'm not gonna touch those.
You know how I test slick? It's not that slick,
Over here it is.
is it?
On this side right through here it is. In comparison to the rest of it.
Okay, so what happens if it's too slick?
Your gel coat won't stick.
And then it pre-releases.
And then you gotta do a repair.
Oh no, we don't want to do repairs, we just want the gel coat to stick. So this is the tape test, the time-proven tape test. I probably knew about this before you were born. How old are you? You're an old guy, but not as old as... Yeah, I probably knew about this as for about... when you were being born, I knew the tape test.
Yeah. Fiberglass been around 70 years.
You've been around 7 years?
70. I've been here 7 years now in Arkansas.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no tension. So, what I'm looking at,
Is if that tape doesn't stick, then the gel coat wants to.
yeah. So like up here, if you look at that side, it's already peeling up
Yeah.
in the corner, and then when I pull, like there's no effort.
Yeah.
So you remember when we were trying to put the tape on that top, on that piece? We couldn't even get paper to stick?
Yeah.
We couldn't get it to stick, to mask it off like we were doing there.
So do you remember when you started working on this mold, how many layers of that you put on?
You mean when we put it into the new system, or?
Oh yeah,
Whatever.
three.
It's
You put
4.
4 to start,
Yeah, 4.
and then
Is it 4 to start?
It's 4 to start.
Whatever,
At least
it's
that's what
written
it's
on
written
there.
on in there.
Okay.
So,
It's
yeah,
it's
4.
two of the cleaner
Yep,
at 15
4.
minutes in between,
Yep.
right?
And then
2
4 of the
sealers.
sealers.
And then 4 of the
Yep.
sealers with a half hour in
Third-
between.
And then
Perfect.
4
And
of
then
the.
4 of those with a half hour.
and then
in
how often were you doing that again?
Dun, dun,
every time
dun,
we
here's the,
pulled
pro-
it,
he
yeah.
does it every time I tell him to, so
Okay.
Every
it's
time.
my bad
Yeah, every
for
time we
not,
pull
for
it.
not having a good salesman
I
tell me how to
appreciate
do
it
it.
because you spend a lot of money that way. That's not the way to do it, though. You shouldn't have to do it for, depending on dust and everything else, 10, 20 parts at least.
I'll do that again, give me that look again.
Yeah. You should be able to sight.
okay.
Now, if you get build up or whatever, it's going to be different. But this, you can buy a good microfiber or cheesecloth. Take that cheesecloth that you use right there, knock the dust off,
Wipe it down, yeah.
wipe it down, tape it up, run it through production. It's good to go.
And then,
That also
if you
saves-
don't want to use on the top of something the tape method,
That works too.
after you do that like a long time, you'll know how fast this is sliding down.
Yeah, it shouldn't go very far.
So
You want tension.
But you don't want it to come to a screeching halt.
Yeah.
But use the tape method. This is the advanced
Yeah.
fiberglass 201.
So, if it sits here for too long and it gets
Yeah.
a lot of buildup, then yes, because you need to clean it. However, I would definitely try the microfiber towel. I'm not a huge fan of cheesecloth in regards like microfiber. all
It
that
comes in a big roll.
I know.
It's,
But those microfibers you buy at
Yeah.
Harbor Freight.
well, I'm
like
a
99
goat guy now,
cents.
so we're making cheese.
Yeah.
So that way I can take some of this home when I'm cheese making.
Yeah.
And I'm not joking even.
I know. That's the problem. Is you're not.
Hey, it's like I'm stealing from the company, I
They're,
guess.
yeah.
It's like paper clips too.
So-
You should see I got a whole box of them. Okay, so this was interesting, and I'm doing a DIY.
Well,
Do you have the old California car dusters?
Yeah,
Over
there's
here?
some around here. So I'm
thought you
gonna
remembered-
end this little segment by saying this. This is what I tell my grandkids. Don't believe anything you hear, read, or see. Do your own research.
There you
And here we have a salesman.
go.
A salesman
Well, I remember when we
that
first
did buy me a Sonic,
Cherry
you know,
limeade.
cherry limeade. So you are the man. You're my
I
hero
remember when
today.
we first started putting it in there.
Okay, I'm gonna go back up the other shop. So you guys
Yeah, well,
teach them as much
We're
as you
gonna go
can in
through
the
a
next
couple,
30
yeah.
seconds.
send me
All right.
that video, by the way. The other one from earlier.
Oh,
I don't
that's the
care
first
about
fish you ever caught?
that. Yeah.
I can't believe you outfished me.
Well, doesn't take much.
God. Eric had a cast for him.
Yeah, 'cause I just root up
Almost.
every time.
He hooked
Yeah.
my ear and took my trump hat off, so I don't even have a trump hat.
Oh.
I had to get another cat. So my trump hat is floating in the river because he grabbed it and snaked it off. But okay.
Yeah, we don't have that problem, that's for sure.
I'm gonna finish my day on the mean green machine. And if you're this long in the video, it's getting kind of long. I think I'm just gonna mark it, and so I can either cut it out there. You can kind of see on this, the heads are offset a little bit. I just don't have room here, and I need to move the body forward. I've got a recess in the firewall already, but I need some more. So my options are, I don't think I want to move the motor forward any. I like it where it is. I'm gonna have to move I may set a radiator up on here tonight. So I don't know what I'm doing. I got multiple options. There's no one right way to do things sometimes, but there are wrong ways. So I can either notch this out and put a bigger angle on the whole thing right here, so I can clear the head and the valve cover, or I can cut it along this line all the way around, recess the firewall back another, I don't need to recess it much, maybe another inch, maybe an inch and a half. I might do that. Let's see what we got here. So this one's got suicide doors. Yeah, I think I might do that. That might be my best choice. Or I may just move this motor forward an inch and a half. I'll set up the radiator on here and see how much space I got. So I got multiple options, and I'm going to work on this. I'm not going to let this video run too much longer. I don't know how many people watch it to the end, but I bet Alan does. So Alan, by the time you see tomorrow's video, I'll start with yours, but by the time you see tomorrow's video, we're going to have a decision here. And this will be today's video.